Longo with your UI7 news update. Here's a look at what's going on around the world and here on our campus. Up first, Trump is speaking out once again on whether or not the U.S. has taken action against Saudi Arabia after the supposed assassination of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. CNN is reporting the Saudis are preparing a report acknowledging the death of Khashoggi, who went missing 2 weeks ago. It's expected that they will state that Khashoggi, who was last seen entering the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, was murdered as a result of the interrogation gone wrong. President Trump has responded to whether or not the U.S. will take action. He responded to a question on Thursday by the press on whether the FBI has gotten involved.
Well, he wasn't a citizen of this country, for one thing, and we're going to determine that. And you don't know whether or not we have, do you?
Well,
No, but do you know whether or not we've sent the FBI?
Have you sent the FBI?
I'm not going to tell you.
In local politics, campaigns are in full swing for the 2018 midterm elections. Voters will notice a new position on the Champaign County ballot this year. I caught up with the two candidates vying to be the first ever Champaign County executive. Take a look.
I'm Mr. Holton. Mr. Holton is my dad.
Local Republican and current Champaign County Clerk Gordy Holton is once again in the middle of a high-profile election. He's been speaking to journalists and students at the University of Illinois about how to vote, but this time he isn't up for re-election. Holton is running to be Champaign County's first ever executive.
I've been county clerk for 8 years. In that 8 years, we've used technology to reduce our headcount, reduce our expenses while expanding the services that we provide to Champaign County, and I think that's a useful template for how we're going to try and get things done as county executive.
Local voters approved of the county executive position as a November 2016 election referendum. Holton has been vying for the inaugural seat since August 2017, but he has a competitor in Darlene Clopel. Clopel, a first-time politician, entered the race over a year ago after fellow community members encouraged her to run. She has a background in community government, having spent 15 years as the Community Services Director of the Champaign County Regional Planning Commission.
So I've spent my life developing startups of various kinds, and so this will be a startup, so I'm familiar with how that works, and I bring those kind of change management skills. It's always difficult to make a change, and there's always resistance, so trying to make it work well so the county doesn't waste a lot of time on it.
Both candidates are running a three-point campaign. Clopel's advocating for a new county management plan, county jail reform, and an increase in citizen involvement. Holton is focused on reforming fiscal management and independent redistricting, as well as increasing economic development. The new county executive will take on the responsibilities of the current county administrator, as well as some of the county board chair, C. Pius Wiebel. However, Pius isn't convinced at the end of the day that the new position will bring change.
It's not going to be a disaster, I don't think. But again, it's not going to make things that much better, I don't think.
For UI7 News, I'm Joseph Longo. While local politics are heating up, the weather is cooling down and it looks to be a good weekend. Here's your forecast. We're looking at a high of 93 on Thursday with a low of 73. And on Friday, it's going to be a high of 82, sunny skies all weekend with a low of 53. And it's going to, it will be in the 50s all weekend long. Overall, it looks to be a great weekend and one perfect for a chilly football or a baseball game. While the Chicago Cubs season may be over, the National League neighbors to the north are hot in the playoffs, and their fans have a unique rally cap on this weekend. Check it out. Milwaukee-based company Foamation created the classic cheese head, and now they're back with this new twist. It's called a beer cheese head, and it's made somewhat like an original cheese head using a polyurethane blend in a mold. Once that's complete, workers add in another mixture to create the white foam on top. It's done by hand, so each one comes out unique. CNN caught up with the Foamation's Director of Marketing and Events, Maggie Carter.
Between Milwaukee, the cheesehead, and beer, so it just works perfectly with the brewers, and it looks really realistic as well.
Now before we sign off, make sure to tune in for the UI7 News 5 p.m. cast tonight. I'll be providing your weekend movie must-see. From YA thriller The Hate U Give, starring Amanda Stenberg grappling with police brutality, to Melissa McCarthy's dramatic performance as writer-turned-forger Lee Israel. And finally, Robert Redford's sorta but not really swan song in The Old Man and the Gun is premiering. And he plays, well, an old man with a gun. These are the Oscar frontrunners you won't want to miss. And that's it for the UI7 newscast at 2:30. Your next update will be at 3:30 with Dixie Lombacia. Tune in then, and we'll hope to see you soon. Have a good one.